Hey, what's up? Here we are at the Ponderosa Pond, doing a little ice fishing. We got our igloo set up and we got our holes drilled, and just been in the water a few minutes now, fishing with some worms. It's a little lake right off the interstate. Jesse caught already his first cast in the hole. Caught a little, what was it, a rainbow trout?
Yeah.
About 9 inches?
Yeah.
Well, good. We'll see if we can get any more, and we'll post it in a little bit here. Just got my first one of the day. Makes 2 total. Little rainbow trout. Walking around here nice. About 10 degrees today. Well, it was 7 this morning, but it's only about 10 now. I gotta put this down so I can get him out. But you got the pliers?
Later.
Well, I think we're gonna about wrap it up. It's been pretty slow since we caught those first 2 fish this morning. I did have a bite a minute ago, but didn't hook it, so we'll probably start packing up and heading out. We weren't the only ones out here today, though. There were some other people out fishing. It's just a little pond, not too far from our house, close to the interstate. It's a little bit smaller than the pond that's right across from our house, which is also frozen over. People have been ice fishing on that one too. What do you think, Jess? Should we pack it up? Yeah. Okay. Hold up them monsters. I'll take your picture. Somebody got to carry them back. Frozen fish sticks. There you go, Fisherman Extreme. I didn't get a picture yet.
A few moments later.
Well, the tool I use the most on any given day is a pen. I mean, I'm always writing with a pen. A lot of times I'll just have a cheap ballpoint pen, you know, the kind they give away free at the bank or whatever. But there are reasons for having another style of pen, and I've got some here that I've shown in previous videos, but I really wanted to test out the difference between these 2 all-weather notebooks. So there's this Gloryfire one. I think I bought these a 5-pack for around $12 on Amazon, so you get 5 of them. And then these ones were a little bit more expensive. I got it at Sportsman's, Rite in the Rain, all-weather universal. Both of these are supposed to be waterproof paper, and we're going to test that. It looks like the one that I got from Sportsman's is a little bit thicker. Of course, they don't say how many pages they have on it. But it does look like it may have more pages, or maybe the paper's thicker. But either way, these ones were a little bit less expensive, and they are a little bit different style. Well, I guess they're similar. This one has more of a yellowish recycled looking paper look, and then this one has a more of a clean white paper look. This one has a nice little measurement conversion chart in there, map scales, metric. So it may be worth the extra. I noticed when I was looking online that Rite in the Rain also makes copy paper, so you can buy copy paper for your printer. That would be waterproof, would be good for the job site. Just feeling the paper here. I would say the Rite in the Rain actually feels a little thicker. I'm gonna tear out a piece of paper here that we can experiment on. So, as far as pens go, this is a cheap one. It was a giveaway one. It does have, you know, your little electronic tip there for working on your phones or your laptops. And then it also has a pen, which works fine. You can write on either piece of paper with that. This one does have a small compass. It's the only one I think that has a compass in it. And this one was just a giveaway, like I said, that I got at a conference. Can unscrew it here. And it does have a little screwdriver tip in there, Phillips or flathead. I like that it has both. And then the compass flips up, and it does have a flashlight, which is handy there. So not a bad pen if you're going to carry one. It's really lightweight. It's made out of plastic, so it's not going to break through any windows or self-defense or tactical, but not a bad little pen. This SOG one I showed in another video. It's the Q1. They make several different multi-tools, but this one's got a pair of scissors as well as a bottle opener. The scissors come in handy. You know, I've used it to cut open packages, cut paper, cut out coupons if you do that sort of thing. I've even used it to trim my fingernails, cut paracord, that kind of stuff. So, but it has a pressurized pen, like a space pen. So it is going to write in all different kinds of conditions, which will be helpful if our paper gets wet. This one my wife got for Christmas for me. It's the Work EUG pen. I think you can get them for around $20. It looks like a pen on this, but that end is actually a glass breaker. So the one thing I don't like, to get to the pen, you've got to do some unscrewing here. Oh, see, and I always unscrew the wrong part. This has got a nice heavy-duty, sturdy Phillips screwdriver. This tip is replaceable. It comes with a little multi-tool that you can put in there that has a bottle opener, a flathead screwdriver, a small wrench, and a small blade. But I thought I would use the Phillips screwdriver more than that multi-tool. So it's kind of a bummer that you can only use one at a time, but it does have a pen also. There's the pen. So to get to the pen, you've got to do some unscrewing, which I don't like. And at this moment, it's not writing very well. There we go. I don't know if this one's pressurized like the space pen, but this is more of a tactical style because it does have that glass breaker tip. And like I said, on top of the screwdriver, you do have this rubberized thing that can be used as a stylus. So it's got some function there. I just don't like that you have to unscrew everything, but it is made out of you know, aircraft grade aluminum, so it is a good glass breaker. And then it also has a really good flashlight, which comes in handy as well. It's got two different settings, the flash and the regular. So a good option. Then here's just a Fisher Space Pen. This is the Bullet, very small and compact. Wow, I think that one writes the best out of all of them. So let's test the paper out. Now you're supposed to be able to submerge this paper and still write on it. So I've got a little tub of water here. You're supposed to be able to get this paper wet. I think it's got some kind of coating. Look, the water's just running off of it. I'll dip it in there twice. The water kind of beads up and runs off of it. And then when you get it on it doesn't fall apart like other paper. And I can still write on it. Seems good. That was with the space pen, so that should write on anything. Let's try this cheaper pen. That still writes on it. And the paper is not falling apart. So you can tear it in half. Still feels stiff, still feels like good paper. All right, let's try to write in the rain. Dipped it in once. Yeah, the water's beading off of that one too. Dipped it in twice. To be fair, we gotta dip it in 2 times. Shake it off. All right. Still writes. Let's try the other pen. No problem. Very good. So what would you use waterproof paper for? You might be wondering. Hey, put this in your tackle box. That's one good idea. Keep one in your car. You never know when you have to leave a note on somebody else's vehicle, and if it's raining or cold outside, that note's going to stay there. You know, great for emergency backpacks, great for outdoor. You know, I've seen the ski patrol use them because they're up in the weather. Anybody that's outdoors a lot and needs to write something down. Maybe you're out camping, hunting, you need to leave a note at base camp because you don't have any cell service. You know, that's a good option. So these work for all kinds of things, and as you've seen, you know, you can get these pages wet and it doesn't seem to affect them at all. They don't fall. I think they're equally could accomplish the purpose. The Rite in the Rain is a little bit sturdier just from the feel of it, and it looks like it's got more pages in it. So it may be worth the upgrade, especially if you think this handy reference under the cover would be good. This one is cheaper, so if you're using a lot of them, that's where the bargain is, because you could get you know, 5 of these for the price of 3. So it's probably a little bit better deal in the long run, but I think either one of them would do a great job. Well, we had a lot of fun out ice fishing today, even though you know, we only caught a couple of fish, but it was a good time. The weather was sunny, even though it was cold, and had a lot of fun. But it's time for joke of the day, and this was a little tip my grandpa used to always say, and my dad's oft repeated it, but it's a little tip about how to catch a polar bear. So first you cut a hole in the ice, then you place peas all around it. And when the polar bear goes to take a pee, you kick him in the ice hole.